we're back. What do we want to talk about today? I guess a lot has happened since the last pants. What was that? What were we talking about? Oh, actually, funny coincidence. Perfect timing. Learned that YouTube perhaps doesn't care for birds, or shorts is not good for Saturdays or something. What's funny is I posted the same time. I was posting shorts every day this past week, just random thoughts. Also because I wanted to communicate, but then I noticed just recording straight from the phone is so much better. I mean, it doesn't involve all this, and then the editing is much faster. And then, as I've told you, the 10x views. And also, because of that, it's kind of I don't know if I've explained this. Yes, I can, as long as I bring this with me. Just tap this to my face. I guess I should keep it right here. Because it gets 10 times the views, it's a more efficient way. I mentioned it just as nets before, but it is. It's casting a wider net to pull in, more fish. It's to get more attention. If those get more attention, then that's what you need to produce to get more attention. It's right there. Um, and then the pants, obviously, these longer form videos, they'll be the magnets. That's what will hopefully keep you there. So nets, magnets, shorts, pants. We don't have to worry about all these words. Birds. Another one of the shorts got no views that I posted yesterday, and really the point of it was just bird sounds. It was just nice. It was, instead of me yammering on, it was the birds yammering on. Just being outside in nature. That's what we were talking about last time. The raccoons versus the birds. It's great. The raccoon video, which I really like, I watched it again yesterday. It's so cute. I go back to that spot hoping. Not yet. Of course, if I see it, you guys will be second, third to know. But point is, got like 1,000 views, which is cool. Sort of the highest of all the shorts that I posted, and it happened so fast. It was cool. People, that's the point of the last one, is people really like those raccoons. Then later, I posted one about me just post run. Like I went for a run and I talked about some stuff that was on my mind after. And actually, that one was right at the 3 minute limit. It was longer than that, but I had to cut it right down to 3 minutes. And that one, just like the raccoons, it got up to like 1,000, and that was nice. I wanted to say thank you for, but who knows? Thank you, YouTube algorithm, but whatever. But it was nice because that was me posting about a thing from my mind, and well, so was the other one, but it was a video of a raccoon. But this one was a video of my face. But I don't really know what happened there, because then I kept posting, and they didn't. It doesn't. It's more data. The more we do it, the more we collect. Speaking of which, I've looked at the view count, what it takes to go live and get super chats, super duper chats. It's gonna take longer than I thought, but it's still gonna take as long as I thought, but a little bit longer. What would be helpful, engagement, go ahead and comment right now. Thank you to my sisters. I don't know if you guys know that, but have you seen my comments? Those two individuals, those are my sisters. That's nice. But don't, come on, guys. Not my sisters. Hey, what's up? Thank you. But the rest of you guys, don't let me be the guy who only his sisters is commenting on the videos. Get in there. And don't make my sisters be in there just talking into a room by themselves. Get in there. Thank you. Also, just come on now. Well, what that video was about that I was talking about that got the 1,000 views, it was called Do the Hard Thing. And it's about me noticing, oh, that's a pretty good segue. So there's a couple of things that I learned in my life that just happened. One of them was I was a heavier child. And then sometime in like junior high-ish or something, I was forced. The school was like, you're gonna run a lot. You're gonna run. And I was like, what? Like, yeah, you are. You're gonna run. Once a week, you're gonna run around the school a bunch of times. We're gonna call it democracy. I don't know. I never understand the name, but that's what they called it. At the time, I was like, I didn't vote for this. I don't want to run around. Anyways, I ran around the school, and I'm, a young lad, like maybe like 12, something like that. And I noticed that I like it, the running, and I'm good at it. I'm pretty fast too. And I'm like, I shouldn't be this fast looking at myself. Um, and like good agility, stamina, whatever. And so it's something that I continued to do. And I learned that in life, something like that, like your health, your fitness, it's just a matter of repeating those hard things over and over until they get slowly easier and easier. They're never going to be the easiest thing that you ever do. But I learned that that was a fun, like I said before earlier, like a boring life hack that you just something sucks, but you just keep doing it and it sucks less. And then you become good at it. And especially if it's like an important, difficult, uncommon kind of thing, you should do those things because who's going to carry the boats? And the second one that I learned that applied to was in sales. Later on in my life, maybe like early 20s or something, I got into, I mean, I've been in some form of sales my whole life. I'm selling to you right now. Got into a sales job, learned the same thing about repetition, and doing things over and over and over. And then also, I learned an important thing about failure. And it reminded me this one time I was at the job early in the morning. I was in the office. A guy came in the office. It's like 6 in the morning. I'm ready to go. I'm working on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast, but I'm calling people on the East Coast selling stuff. The guy comes in later in the office. I'm in there, and he's like, "How are you?" I'm getting my coffee, and I'm like, "I'm ready to fail." And he's like, "What? Don't say that." Okay, so that's my point here is tell me about a hard thing. What's your hard thing? You know what I mean? Like, is there something like that for you? For me, it was running, learning to doing that repetitively was something that I learned to be beneficial. I still do it today, to this day, and it's a really important part of my mental health. Is it's like meditation for me. Oftentimes, this is mental health. Sales failure thing I wanted to talk to you about was that you learn through the repetitions of things. If it's something that's like just a hard thing that you repeat over and over and over, you build up this muscle memory of doing it, and then it just becomes a habitual thing also. So you do it like again, muscle memory. You do it. You're not thinking about it. It just becomes something that you just instinctively you do. And if it's something that involves like trial and error, like what I was talking about in sales, is in certain situations, there's only so many times you can fail. And so that is actually a positive thing. You think of failure as like this ugly term, but it's actually a positive thing. You fail so many times until you succeed. If there's 100 ways to fail and you try 101 times, you're gonna succeed that last time. So that's what the shorts were, is about me building that repetition of doing it over and over, and it's already working because I feel more comfortable kind of now, even though I don't really feel entirely comfortable because of the setup and everything. But talking to you feels a little bit more like natural. And actually, I wanted to do this today, even though I didn't again plan to do it. But it's because I'm building this habit of like, oh, these are the things that I do, and then it's kind of just self-generating because it's going somewhere. It just isn't just this thing. This is a thing. All right. Um, that's enough for this thing. I'd love to hear your thoughts. My sisters also, but other than them. Hi guys. Okay. Toodaloo-loos. I don't have to say that now. I could just get up from the chair and walk away, which I'm gonna do. I'll see you next week, hopefully with a microphone. I don't have a sign off thing yet. Go ahead and put that in the comments. Seriously, you hang up.